Yes, Mzansi, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We've been diving into so many headlines right now, but let's dive into a headline of a little bit of a different note, something that's comforted us and given us warmth for so many years. Now, as we approach winter, every household around South Africa will be reaching for their box of Ouma rusks. Now, in fact, the humble Ouma rusk is more than just a rusk. It is the epitome of a South African winter and a proud beacon of our nation's heritage and culture. Oh yes, not many are going to argue with this. Now, dipping in Ouma is how we connect with the ones we love. The question is, how did the story start, and what has been this much-loved brand's recipe to success? Now, these are questions I'm dying to know, and now's our chance to find out. Here to share the remarkable story of Ouma Rusks, we've got Justine King, the brand manager for Ouma Rusks. Let's put our hands together and say thank you. Thank you. Seriously, you provided us with so many good memories, nostalgic moments. There's so many different experiences that I can think of, and we're not here to speak about that because everybody has their story. What I want to know is, who is Ouma? Who is Ouma? Where did the story of Ouma Rusks start from? And where did that first recipe kind of like come to life? Because wow, it's been doing the things for years. And also, how are you doing, Justine?
I'm good, thanks so much. So it all started in 1939 in a small Eastern Cape town called Maltino. And Ouma Gravenstein, who was also known as Ouma Nanny, she actually started making rusks with a family recipe and selling to the local community. And orders started flocking in, and our iconic South African brand was born.
Nice. So this is a real story. This is not some fabrication. This is an actual lady that existed. I absolutely love it. The question for me is like, you think of something as rusks, and from the outside, it can be something that can be seen so simple. It's just a rusk, but it's not. For South Africans, like I mentioned, it's memories, it's conversation, it's Skinner with tea, it's all the great stuff. How have you maintained such a success and become such a favorite for so long for so many South Africans? What do you think the reason is?
So I mean, we believe we offer the perfect rusk. I think it is by far the best tasting, and it's got that ideal crunchy texture for dipping. But as you said, it's part of our heritage. It's part of the memories and moments that we all have. I think for me, Ouma Rusks will always be thought of as part of caravanning with grandparents when you're young. And I think it continues to be that.
It really does. And you mentioned something earlier to me, and I wanted to talk to you about it. You mentioned that it's been made to this day from where it originated in a town called Maltino.
Yes.
Okay. That's Eastern Cape side, right? That's like, I think South Africa has like a ski resort there. It gets really cold. Tell me, why have you kept making the rusks in this area? Why have you stuck to that original recipe? I mean, surely that doesn't make business sense because that's not anywhere near distribution, logistics places. What's the story behind this?
So it's actually still made on the original farm, the Friedenheim farm in Maltino. We've obviously built a bigger factory, but the important thing is it supports a lot of the local community, and that's something that we're really proud of, to be able to help that community thrive.
I love that. Thank you for that. And 80 years later, and still counting, you're still doing the things. Where to from here? Is there any like end goal? I mean, you kind of like ticked all the boxes already.
So I think buttermilk continues to be the favorite flavor within our nation.
I can confirm this.
We're also really excited about the collaborations that we've done. So our latest one, which is actually on the table, is a collaboration with Yum Yum, caramel dream spread, and it includes that delicious flavor, but as well as crunchy caramel chips. And we think that's going to be the real new family favorite.
I think you should change the name of it to Kryptonite, because no one can resist it. It's like everybody's weakness. You've taken some of the best things and some of the most nostalgic brands of South Africa and put them together. And I think that's what I love to see. And this excites me. It excites me that you are still here for the people. And Justine, I want to say thank you for being a part of this incredible brand. You've really done some amazing work here.
Thanks so much.
Really good having you on the couch. And Mzansi, for you too, this is what it's about on every note. It's an exciting note where Ouma Rusks and everybody else are giving you the chance to win a delicious Ouma Rusk hamper plus 2,000 Rand in cash. Oh yes, I'm here for it. Now, to enter, all you got to do is the following, right? Tell us what your favorite memory with Ouma Rusks is. It's that simple. And you can enter on the Expresso Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram pages. And don't forget to use the hashtag #MoreThanARusk. And you can clearly see why. Now, the competition closes on Wednesday, the 7th of June, and all the T's and C's can be found at expressoshow.com. And don't go anywhere, because after the break, we're going to be sharing our favorite memories with Ouma Rusks. Thank you so much.
There is more in every dip with Ouma Rusks.